And a very good Tuesday, folks. Welcome back. Selamat datang, selamat kembali kepada rancangan yang paling hangat di pasaran, yang paling hangat diperdebatkan, yang paling hangat dibincangkan. All of the hot things. So basically, I'm trying to make a theme here. Everything that is hot, everything that is cool, everything that is current, everything that is being discussed in and around in Malaysia. Mio Adan here together with you once again for another edition of ACTnow Hot Issue. What's for lunch? Hope you guys are having a great Tuesday so far. Yeah, second day of the week. Hope you guys have already started the engine. Dah panas dah semangat dah untuk nak kerja, dah semangat dah untuk nak melakukan apa yang anda perlu lakukan dekat luar sana. Your responsibilities, your due diligence, your hopes and dreams, basically, in making sure that everything is according to plan as always. We wish you nothing but the best and all of the awesomeness, basically, for you guys to succeed in any way, shape, or form in anything that you do, obviously. And of course, don't forget to like, share, and comment on this video, because why, we want to not just give you information, but also to your friends and to your families. Just a simple click on the share button, and we will be able to actually go across more to a lot more people and let us serenade them with all of the information, what is hot out there. And one person who's always hot under the collar and who always has a lot of hot things to talk about, he one time actually declared to me that he was a hot man. Ladies and gents, Melvin Lam.
Hi, thanks for the introductions. Thanks for selecting your love to mankind.
Oh yeah, of course. But am I wrong in saying that you are a hot man? You know, always hot.
Yeah, but it's not under my collar. I'm wearing collarless. I'm wearing a t-shirt, but I'm hot under my skin.
Hot under your skin. Okay, you are a mammal anyway, so you should have warm
Yes.
blood. You should have warm blood coursing through your veins. Obviously, how's your day been so far, Melvin?
This morning, okay, it's rather quiet, I would say.
Quiet is good, no?
No, I like it to be more happening.
Ah.
I welcome good issues, good problems that I can solve. You know?
Tapi sekarang ni kan, like what we have actually spoken about yesterday off camera. You open up any publications right now, tak kisahlah the mainstream ones ke, especially, you know, I mean, like, I don't mind mentioning it, The Star ke, Utusan ke, Berita Harian ke, whatever it is. 9 stories out of 10 is all about whatever that is happening in the state of Melaka sekarang kan.
Yes, Malacca is the place not to visit at the moment.
So, I tak dapat nak tengok Famosa lah sekarang.
Please, not until sometimes mid of next month after the elections, when things settle down. The state elections, I think, is this month 20th. Let's say until December, then probably it's safe to go down. Otherwise, we do not know. We do not know what's going to be, even though strict SOP has been enforced in the states of Malacca, but we do not take chances. If you have no business in Malacca, don't go Malacca. Stop.
Yeah, exactly.
No business in Malacca.
We're not trying to deter anyone from going to Malacca. Obviously, if you are a registered voter in Malacca, we encourage you to go back to your hometown and do your, to perform your responsibility, because even one vote actually counts. Whoever it is that you want to vote, you nak vote parti color biru ke, purple ke, pink ke, hijau ke, kuning ke, whatever the color may be, you know, it is your responsibility as a Malaysian to exercise that right. Even one vote counts at the end of the day, you know, for a better, more democratic Malaysia. Don't you think so?
You know that I always give priority to my fellow brothers, sisters when it comes to their holidays, like Diwali, they travel, and all these things. So please do not jam up. We are not Malaccans. Please, it's not.
Are they called Malaccans?
Give the highway, give the space to the Malaccans to go down to vote. You know, do not.
They're called Malaccans, is it? Are people from Malacca called Malaccans?
I believe so, yes. M-A-L-A-C-A-N, so Malaccans.
It's not Malaccarian or Malacca, so no, it's Malacca.
We will create one.
Anybody from Malacca who's actually watching our show right now, please correct us if we're wrong. What do people
call that word? Because a politician went into trouble because she used a word without knowing it's a stray word in Malacca. Yeah, I know. So.
Oh my God! Yeah. It's
I
a
really
good
know
thing.
Cintalo
It's a
and
good
Gula
thing that hot
Melaka.
issue is not really, we don't really talk about politics that much. But sometimes, these kind of things just amuse us in one way or another. Hearing some people's comment, hearing all of this candidates talk. Sometimes it's just, it tickles our funny bone sometimes.
Yeah,
And
it's quite funny because if it's a strange word, and you are a person of attention. What you
yeah,
have, I'm saying these people are attention because whatever you say, people will monitor you
yeah,
for good or for the bad. So you have to be careful
yeah,
what you say. If you don't understand the word, please find out before you say anything.
correct.
Otherwise, you get yourself in trouble.
Maybe one thing that they can actually do is that they can carry their phone all around because their phone is always with them. Before they speak to the phone first to check whether everything is correct. Then the phone will talk to the reporters or to anyone else. Maybe.
It could be. I mean, be smart. Be smart.
Exactly. Be smart. All right. Enough about that. Enough about Malacca. We're definitely going to be touching a bit more topic about Malacca down the line, closer to the the day that the whole thing will be happening. But then
Yeah.
before that, let's talk about things that's happening all around Malaysia. But in this time around, we're going to be jumping over the Straits of Johor for now. Because why? This is actually a serious topic that we want to bring out to
Oh
everyone out
yes.
there. A very serious topic. Because why? It seems that the famous or the infamous COVID-19 virus is getting more and more clever. And why do I say clever? Is that it's becoming a bit, like it's able to actually adapt itself and be more harmful than
Mm.
how it was before, as what we understood it as human beings, as researchers out there. Because why? It has been reported in Singapore that kids, specifically kids, they're targeting kids right now caused by COVID-19 who are experiencing severe inflammatory syndrome. Melvin, what is up
Yes.
with this?
This COVID-19 virus have been, I don't know how many generations. They are so advanced, just like humans from the Stone Age, But humans take millions of years to be whatever it is today. But they are a matter of 2 years in 24 months or less to be so advanced. Now they're targeting children, but I don't know children of what age group.
Mm,
All right,
yep,
but it's severe because that these new symptoms that affect the children. I don't know what age group, but it affects different parts of their bodies like heart, lungs, kidney, even brain and eyes, which can become inflamed.
yep,
This is scary, you see the eyes probably like bongkak eyes,
yeah, bulging out, those kind of
bulging
things.
out. The worst thing if with heart and lungs and kidney, you can't see, means
Yep.
that the child will be affected. I mean, I don't know whether how critical
Hmm.
would that be. I don't know how actually if the lungs, heart has been inflamed, is it could be a death cases?
Yeah, exactly. I
Yeah.
mean, like if you were to, rewind a bit in the history of COVID-19 when it first came about. Obviously, I mean, not obviously. Again, reports saying that it didn't originate from China, but as far as
Yeah.
we understood it, it actually came from China, and then it went about all over the world, and then closest to us, it came to Philippines first, and then it came to Thailand, and then it came to our Singapore, and then it came to our shores on how the virus was before, and then we understood it a bit, and then we took matters a bit to control the virus, and then we
Yeah.
found out that there's another variation, delta, the beta version, and then the kappa version, and then the delta version was the severe one where it could be airborne, and then now it has actually multiplied, or should I say mutated, in a way that it's attacking kids right now,
Yeah,
specifically
kids
the
as young as
multi-system. Yeah, kids as young as 4, as was
4, yes,
reported
yes.
in Singapore. Yeah, multi-system inflammatory syndrome in children, where children unfortunately had to go into the intensive care unit, having to use the mechanical ventilation to support his breathing. We already know that COVID-19 does not discriminate. It does not attack you only if you're old or you're young and whatnot. But unfortunately, right now, it's going after the kids. That is super scary, Melvin.
Wow. Even though it's stated here it's rare, but then when we started COVID-19 or coronavirus, people might think, oh, it's a rare and it happens thousands of miles away, but it spreads worldwide. So we have to be serious. I mean, those parents now our states are open. Be also careful with your kids, your children. they can be vulnerable. I mean, their body systems are weak, being young, So do not take things for granted, because children normally do not express themselves well, right? Which part of the body is pain, they will probably just cry, and they're not able to actually tell us, what they are suffering from. So please, I hope the parents here listening here, or those who have friends who have small young kids who are used now, bring them out and all those things, or weekends or whatever is, please be careful. Singapore is not too far away.
Yeah,
Let's put it this way.
exactly. My point exactly is that we know for a fact that COVID-19, even though it's happening, contohnya lah, if it's so severe in African countries like Ghana, Nigeria, Sudan, whatever it is, we over here in Malaysia, we still need to worry as well, because we've seen how easy it is. COVID-19 was spread throughout the whole world, not just within one district or one state or one country. We're talking about how easily it was for this virus to go across
Yes,
borders and go anywhere else. And the fact that this is happening in Singapore, it raises the red flag a bit in Malaysia, because we are so close and it could happen just like that.
yes. And then, of course, it's highlighted here the symptoms of MISC, they call it MISC, includes persistent fever above 38.5 degrees Celsius for 3 days or more, with difficulty of breathing, headache, neck swelling, rash, swollen hands or feet, or abdominal pain. So some of this, the child might not able, like headache. So I don't think a few years, 3-4 years, kids will tell you, I'm having a headache, mom or dad, But of course, other part that they have difficulty of breathing, see rashes, swollen. Please take notes of these symptoms.
Yeah.
And then
So
if the fever is persisting for 3 days or more, please be alert.
yeah, well, again, we don't want to cause panic here. That's the last thing that we want to do. We don't want people to go super paranoid in looking into this matter. Granted, right now, even like schools are being reopened right now in Malaysia. Primary school kids, secondary school kids are now attending school back how it was before, granted with SOPs and so on and so forth. But we still need to bear in mind that we have not defeated COVID-19. Even if the kid is fully vaccinated, they can still catch it. They could still become a spreader of the COVID-19 virus, and it is still here to play. And unfortunately, it is not going away anytime soon. It keeps on mutating, like as what we were mentioning it off air. Is this some kind of an alien stuff? I mean, like, did
Yes, that's
Thanos
why.
or did whoever it is that send it over to our planet to just like kill us all? It's super scary.
No, I'm into alien films, especially when in the 80s, 90s, a lot of alien films that those coming from your heart, they break them from your chest, there's got weird things coming up, shooting up. So I think the virus itself, this COVID-19 are aliens. They are not stupid. They advanced. Humans, well, you have the drugs or all these things. They have also make themselves advanced. So your Malaysia, we are so proud to say that Malaysia is the top 7, I think top 10, having the high achievements of 78% total adults being vaccinated. Sorry, 78% of the population is being vaccinated.
Yeah.
Right, this is good. But then they find ways, okay, you adults have been vaccinated, I'm going to attack the children. So when the adults, everyone, total population is vaccinated, they will probably have more. Okay, I am able to attack you when you're fully vaccinated. That's why we need the boost, the third jab and all these things. So they are very advanced. They are a smart virus.
Yeah, super scary actually when it comes to this kind of thing. It's like they have their own mind. They are able to actually do their stuff on their own, and they are able to adapt with whatever it is that we throw at them. Because kalau kita ingat dulu waktu awal tu, kita dah, we started to do all the physical distancing, being far apart, 1 meter apart is fine. And then suddenly dia jadi Delta. Delta pula boleh jadi airborne. So it's much more dangerous and it's much more potent for it to actually, infect other people. And now pula dah ada macam benda ni. Just to share with our viewers as well. You were talking about the vaccination rate. As of yesterday midnight, it has been reported that Malaysia right now, for the full population of Malaysia, we have had 74% of the
Yes,
whole
yes,
of
yes.
Malaysian citizens who are fully vaccinated, lengkap divaksinasi 74%, 77.9 who has at least completed one dosage. So hence why we are definitely one of the countries out there as an example, as something to be proud of, that we are really, pulling in the effort of becoming a very, a vaccinated country, which is good. But these kind of things, makes it scarier pula, Melvin.
Okay. First, I would say contradictory good works to YBKJ. He has done a good works for us.
Mm.
We are proud of him. And something, Mio, what do we learn from the virus, COVID-19 virus? It's something that we should learn from this COVID-19.
Okay,
They
apa yang
have
kita boleh belajar
they
daripada
have
virus ni,
developed
Melvin?
themselves. They're so advanced, because this virus, they stay united.
Okay,
We
all right.
we human beings are not united. You see all the fights around.
Yeah.
So if
Okay.
all human beings are united, we can actually have a war and win the war against that.
Itulah. Dalam erti kata yang lain, apa yang Melvin inginkan sebenarnya untuk kita rakyat Malaysia sentiasa bekerjasama, berganding bahu, hand in hand, helping out each other, rather than talking about how expensive a siakap can be. I think that's the message, right?
No, Sakap, Karens, Tima, no, whatever it is.
Yeah. So I mean that's the only way for us to go actually. I mean, like, I totally agree with you, Melvin, because like, if we do not stick together, if we do not handle this together, tak kisahlah you kerajaan ke, you opposition ke, you makcik jual nasi lemak ke, you pak jaga ke, whoever it is that you are, if we do not come to a consensus in wanting to make this thing go away, this will always happen. The fear would always be in us, and we will always live in fear, which is not good.
Yes, that's why I say this COVID-19 pandemic actually, if I realize, I don't know other what people realize, it's actually a lesson for us to learn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I say united will be very strong. We have to stay united.
Yeah, we need to stay strong. We need to stay united. We need to, work together in making sure that kita
And not
kan.
Manchester United and all those kick football.
No. Don't talk about Man United right now. Man United is very sad right now. So I'm a very sad person when it comes to football. So don't talk about football. You memang tak boleh contribute when we talk about football anyway. Dah. Okay, enough about this. That's the first topic. That's a very serious topic that we want to bring up to you guys on
Right.
whatever is happening. But now, changing gears, we want to talk about how great Malaysia is right now. Ever since the borders have been open, ever since we are able to freely roam around anywhere that we can. Again, we've always talked about people bawa balik genting lah, pergi Desaru lah, pergi Langkawi lah, and everything. It shows that the tourism, the tourism bit of Malaysia is definitely up and booming. It's back again. It's as what it was before. A lot of hotels are being overbooked. A lot of places are, they have a lot of patrons. But masalahnya sekarang, yes, we went through a very hard time where everyone had to let go, hotels had to be closed down, people hilang kerja and everything. But now, hotel dah complain lah because they don't have enough people to work for them anymore.
I
Good
guess
problem or bad problem?
when you say booming, of course it's not booming yet. It's getting back slowly.
Yeah,
I hope
better than it was 18 months ago. No, 15
Yes,
months ago
yes.
lah.
But do not. I hope these hoteliers do not complain. When you retrench your people, do you complain or not? Honestly,
Typical boss ma.
now you complain to hell. You complain, then they keep it lock down your hotel. Then you have to hire. I have also had a lot of frustrations in the last 18-20 months. But now we thank God that everything's. We work towards a better endemics. Hopefully, 1st of January 2022, we hope the Malaysians will be moving into the endemic period, not the pandemic. So we have to work towards now. You have to recruit back, and probably it's harder to recruit. Let's say you're a hoteler, you retrench your staff. Now you ask them to come back. Probably, my boss, when I need you, you threw me aside. Now you ask me to come back. Probably I work with another hotels, and probably this last 18 months, those staff have changed their occupations.
Yeah,
they move on to something else. Honestly, to tell you, and now it's not big, but we absorb people from other industry during the bad time. We maintain them. because they don't have works, So I also hope they appreciate what ACTnow has done for them, So this hoteliers, please, you have to work slowly to convince back and get back. I mean, the number of people that you require, but don't overdoing it because foreigners traveling. This is interstate traveling is now back, but foreigners coming in, tourists coming in, you still have to hold on.
Yeah,
Don't have
exactly.
over recruiting. Then business are back. You have start ask them to leave again.
Itulah, as it was reported in the papers, the Malaysian Association of Hotels Johor chapter chairman Ivan Teo actually said that the main problem was shortage of staff, as many were retrenched during
Yeah,
the movement control orders. Understandable. I mean, like, again,
yeah.
nobody to come to the hotel, and they don't have money to pay their people, so hence why everyone was retrenched. But now they are in dire need of people to come in, and it is correct as what you said just now, especially to the foreign workers, permit yang ada permit, yang betul-betul yang ada permit.
Yeah.
They are saying that reason of lack of foreign workers to work in their hotels right now is because they are now in other sectors, because they cannot wait anymore. Diorang pun kena cari makan dengan minum juga. They had to live for the last 18 months as well. So they had to jump
Yes.
into other sectors to live their lives properly. So now it's like they want to pull them back, even though they're already comfortable with wherever it is that they are. So they are now griping, they are now complaining. Layak, patut ke dia complain ni sebenarnya ni,
No,
Melvin?
I think do not use the word complaint. If I see any of hoteliers don't complain. Of course, we have it's quite stressful. I mean, it's a challenge. I rather you put it as challenge to recruit rather than complaints. Because everyone's not only you, we all face. I mean, 18 months is no joke. Everyone, how much you have is probably run dry as well. In your bank. So it's a challenge that we are facing. Let's work together. Let's recruit everyone together at don't bring it as a big issue, and then blame the government or this things. Nothing. Who to be blamed at the end? Who's to be blamed? It happens worldwide, So hopefully things are better gradually. I do not. It's not my wish or see them that recruit full staff and all this, because we never know. Because as I say, this all we are catering for domestic travelers now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Most of
Yeah,
it.
correct.
So, right. Do pay them a bit more if possible, so that they come back to you. All right, and make sure those people that you come back or you recruit are fully trained before they are released to serve your guests. Which I have two stories for you. That's why I am saying so. Yes, you are in desperado case. You want people to come, you recruit, but make sure you're in the hospitality line. Make sure that they are well trained before they are put to serve your guests.
Tapi anak tanya you one scenario lah. Contohnya sekarang, whatever it is that has been happening for the past 18 months, people will like go specifically in the hospitality sector, and then dia orang dah cari kerja lain, dia dah ada, we're talking about dia dah jumpa kerja lain, and then they have like, proper employment in another place. The thing is, hotel, yes, I want you back. Contohnya, Melvin, I want you back. I want you back to work with us. I'll pay you X amount, increase 20% of my last pay to you. But it needs to be in contract basis. I can only put you under contract 1 year, and then we see how it goes. You rasa orang berani ke nak jump on board balik, because they're not given that full employment status, but rather being a contract worker with less less perks, less incentive. Is it a wise thing, you think?
You see, for the employer point of view, the operator think that is fantastic. But humans, probably they love what they have been doing it, and they also recall, I was with you for years, and then you chopped me down, you chopped me, So it's the emotions as well, So unless you can't point them, and then you have to join me. So that is a challenge,
Okay.
Is someone comfortable? A lot of locals who have, it was reported over the months they have left the industry. They actually do some like home catering or these home small businesses, and they probably find that more enjoyable. They are more in control of themselves. and probably now they're quite redundant, or probably they would come and join back the industry. They have the wait and see attitude because they say we don't know. It's just opened up. And next 3-4 months, if the number of cases, I mean, touch wood, is back to what it is original or more fierce, they will get chopped down again.
Mhm.
You know,
Yeah.
probably they love to come back. If I'm in this field for over last few years, over 10 years, few years, I want it back because that's my experience, that's my
Yeah.
world. But then probably it's a wait and see attitude.
But looking at it on another level pula dah kan. I mean like this particular problem does create a lot of opportunities to people who are not working right now. Kita again, we cannot deny the fact that Malaysians right now we are quite high in regards to unemployment. But seeing the fact that the industry sector, hoteliers and whatnot, they are in dire need of people, this opens up a lot of opportunities to people who have been sacked by their old bosses. So a lot of opportunities that they can actually explore out there, which is good for the nation as well, isn't it?
I think, I mean, in hospitality line, in hotels, you must have the right persons. Let's say you are in housekeeping,
Mm.
you're in F&B. Let's say if this person has qualifications in broadcasting, where do you fit him or her?
Tukang duduk depan ajak orang masuk, sila masuk, sila masuk.
Broadcast with the big
With
speaker.
the hailer. Exactly, with the hailer. Exactly. That's where they want to put me there. Yeah, exactly.
You're a loudspeaker. I mean, that's his tagline. You know, so it depends on the field.
Mm.
You know, those front office, housekeeping, of course, the general is the office administration. But I think office administration staff was kept because they still need to run the hotel, unless the hotel is closed down completely. You know, so waiter, waitress, they have to be trained.
Yeah.
You know, because it's hospital line. It's not like, I'm sorry to say, but not all. It's just that you bring out your food and just throw it on the table. You have the well manner. You know, you must be trained how to set the table. You know,
So
where
kalau
to put your
pengalaman sebagai
utensils,
seorang
your forks, your knife, and all these things. Right hand side, and you know, in Dalton Abbey, they even have to measure using the ruler and measure.
difference between each utensils, right? So,
Yes.
what you're trying to say is that kalau I pernah kerja mekanik dulu 10 tahun and then I nak masuk kerja hotel susah lah.
Well, you have to be trained before you.
Mm.
That's why I say the hoteliers have to train them. Of course, the person coming must have the right attitude that I need to be. This is new, something for me. I need to learn.
Yeah.
I need to master it. I need to be trained. You know, so it will take time. I don't think it take long if someone is eager to learn the skill. It should be fast, and you know, so it could be. I mean, it can, but it won't happen overnight.
Yeah. But one thing's for sure when we talk about the tourism industry around Malaysia, yes, you said that it may not be booming right now, but it's definitely getting there. Slowly but surely, things are opening up even more. I've seen pictures of people going to the water parks at Desaru. People are enjoying themselves going up the cable car up to Genting at
Painting,
the theme park, and then like people spending time at Batu Feringhi in Penang. Definitely, things are getting back to normal. But we do hope that if you are a hotelier, if you actually own a hotel, or if you're working in the hotel industry, you just have to make sure that you do not cut corners, because like we already mentioned, mungkin you tak cukup orang housekeeping ke apa benda, janganlah pula you cut corner, because sekarang SOP penting. You really need to de-sanitize your room properly kan. You tak boleh nak just simply buka je for the next guest. It's quite dangerous for that.
Yes, make sure that everything is sanitized. All your house, not only the rooms, those towers, whatever it is, please do it well. You know, we can't afford another breakdown.
Exactly. I mean, do not cut corners, because again, your industry is coming back to life. So make sure you do the responsible thing, the most ethical thing, as what all hoteliers need to do anyway, in making sure that you
My
take
advice, my advice is that don't just now. I hit my target to make a profit. No, just work for survival.
Correct.
Yeah. You know, because
fikir profit tahun depan lah. Profit kita fikir down the line, but now it's all about just
gradually. Yeah, you know. So if we next, I mean, even 2022, we can survive. We can have a break even. That I tell you, you're a real survivor. You'll make good the following years. You know?
Correct. It's all about surviving. It's all about taking care of each other. That's why macam Melvin cakap tadi pada awal rancangan tu, we need to be united. Bukan
Yeah.
Manchester United sebab dia orang asyik duk kalah je. We need to be united. We need to be strong together, working together in making sure that Malaysia is taken care of. Not by people yang tinggi-tinggi tu, ya, kononnya dia orang nak take care of Malaysia. But at least it's us, the community. We are the ones who are actually working together in making sure that Malaysia is kept away from harm's way and all of that. Awesome stuff, Melvin. Interesting
All right.
topics that we have, very hot topics that we cover, but we are definitely coming back to you guys tomorrow. So,
Yeah.
Melvin, we'll see you again tomorrow.
Yeah. I see you tomorrow. Take care.
All right. Take care. Bye. All right, guys. That was Melvin together with myself talking all the hot things that we want to share with you guys on this show every day from Monday to Friday at 12 p.m. So make sure you guys do follow us, do check us out because there's a lot more things that's going to be happening, not just with our show, but a lot of things that we have in the works. So keep in touch with us. Drop a comment what you guys want to see more, what you guys want us to talk about more. Maybe we can do a bit of an expose. Mana tahu kalau you all betul-betul sokong petition, maybe kita boleh ajak orang lain datang for the show. Who knows? Right? Mio Adlan here. Hope you guys have a great day. Hope you guys have a great time. Mio Adlan again, signing out. Take care.